there was this case. Her name is Kenny Ong. She's just an ordinary girl who came back from US for holiday to attend her friend's wedding. And in this case, this thing happened in Bangsa shopping complex, where she went for dinner with her mom, and she has forgotten to bring in her card with her, the parking card. Then after that, after dinner and all that, she and the mom, about to go back, and she remembered it, and she told the mom to wait here at the auto machine there, and she went into the car to take the card in order to pay, you see. And during that time that she was being kidnapped by this guy, the guy, and he managed to make her to lie down on the floorboard, and he just dashed off at Boom Gate, And luckily I think his car wasn't tinted. It's not a kind of car of this ordinary car. And they managed to capture his features, his face and all that, and that's how they managed to catch him.
I think it's neither productive nor regressive. I don't think there's any significance in wanting to introduce it.
So it's a good decision made by the government to regulate or to give people direction on how to tint your car, because previously we don't have any we don't have any specific direction, like how many percentage that people can tint a car or cannot tint a car. So by having this new regulation, it's timely, and it's a good thing for the government.
Actually, there was a study conducted by the then Transport Minister, and then I think the police were invited, JPG was invited in 2014, and they talked about the issue about tinting, because in 2014 was the last time they made the change. Okay, and one of the most glaring things that they ascertained in that clinic was that the instances of car break-ins, right, was greater amongst the non-tinted glass. But they didn't go on to say other kinds of crime could be committed. So you see, it's debatable. Okay.
First of all, that based on the study that we made by the police, especially from the CID department, there's no evidence shows that a tinted car will increase the crime rates. There's no evidence shows that.
Even though now the police is saying we have not been consulted, actually it's not true, because in 2014 they actually said that the crime rates, there was a correlation in crime rates between tinted glasses and non-tinted, where they saw break-ins to the cars was greater. But the reasons in the 2014 clinic to decide that we don't really need to have the 70-30 rule, as they call it. What they mean 70-30 is essentially at the back, the front must have 70, and at the back is a 30 VLT. VLT means where the light coming in. So that is why I say that there's a lot of good points to it.
The weather of the country, I think it's expressed that the government passed such a regulation. One thing is because of the weather and of the heat, and to make what do you call that, for the convenience of the public.
Of course, sometimes the good point of it is that you can avoid the UV rays and all that, especially for mothers who chauffeur around their kids to school and all that, and if they have got the small ones, the babies, and the babies are put in the car seat and all that, they need some kind of protection from the UV rays.
So you see, what happened is, because in generally thieves and those who want to break into cars, they want to steal your laptop or whatever have you, they peer through the windows. Now if you have a tint, two things happen. One is they may assume you have something else or someone is inside, or they may assume you don't have anything inside. So they couldn't be bothered. They rather look for an easier target.
Again, it helps it can help for the suspect or for an individual not to be recognized easily by the members of the public or by the authority. But to say that it will give a major factor in
Increasing.
increasing the crime rates in the country, no, I don't think so.
No. Yes, it would to a large section of the community, but the majority would not. There won't be a change because it was happening anyway. You must understand. In Malaysia, there were so many layers of public. Some people they just get. It's so easy to get a permit and get a tint anyway. So I don't think that's really going to change. Initially, the idea of it, yes, it will. The few people worry about it. Say, "Oh my God, what if?" But the fear will subside because it becomes a common.
So in that sense that, I feel that tinted sometimes when it's too dark is cause to burn.
I would think that if you were to talk between the 15 to the 30 demographics, they will feel that, hey, wait a minute, this could increase the fear. This could lead to a possibility of crimes being committed and not being identified. And therefore, I may not like it. I think it's more of a reaction to sudden change than anything else. So I don't think it is as severe as it is.
So, for members of the public to be worried about this kind of regulation, for me, it's not necessary.